would have happened by now. So we're gonna see what these colors look like before we start putting them on. Trying to think. Yeah, it is. They're both dioxazine purple, but they're not both equivalent. Um, they are both PV23, but they're not the same. Even though they're the same pigment, they should be the same. I don't think they're the same color. They don't look the same to me. Mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. This has been my rag for like, I think way too long. I think I've got to trade it in. It's time to throw this one away. Sylveon in a Poke Gym. I put a Sylveon in a Poke Gym earlier today. I returned and other people had the other evolutions. I don't. I'm missing something. Oh, she's talking to you, Nathan. Love it. Oh. I was like, why did we start going on about Pokemons? Like the way you blow me apart. Okay, this Gravitron thing is not going anywhere. Nobody wants this, right? It's just a silly little thing. All right, cool, perfect. Thanks. We're gonna see what color this is. Because you can't paint on paper, it eats it away over time. But who cares if we're gonna throw it away anyway? Would it be worth it? I don't play Pokemon Go. I don't play many games. The only games I play are head games. Just kidding. I don't play those either, as far as you know. All right, let's see if the more expensive purple. Kitty! Kitty! Why didn't that play its song? Oh, you know what? We're gonna play that again for Kitty. I turned that off for the other day, I think. See, I'm such a pro. I gotta replay that for Kitty. Kitty, thank you. I appreciate you. Kitty coming in with the raid, thank you. Also, Kitty did this. Ha ha ha. Kitty, thank you so much for the subscription and the raid. You're a darling. Welcome everybody from Kitty's channel. If you guys don't know Kitty, she's a singer. and all around cool person. See. Did I do anything? Hell yeah. I got it. Uh, go follow Kitty. Um, so that we are all on the same page. What did you do in your stream today? This is the expensive purple. You see how dark that is? It's so pretty, but it's like hella dark. And you see it's like practically a different color. So much more blue than the student one is like lighter because it's got filler or something. But I think either of those needs some red. Copy this. Kitty Armistead enthusiasm attack coming incoming. Welcome, you guys. No, Kitty is a streamer, not titty streamers. We put those away. Those are not around today. Um, yeah, Kitty's lovely. Kitty's a great musician. Were you doing music in stream? You were awesome. Thank you for the follows, y'all. I appreciate it. Do, 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 do. That's almost right. I think it's a little too pink. I would like it to be more of itself somehow. Maybe this and that hot pink I like to use. Please help me. Oh, that's gonna be too much pink. Overwhelming. Kitty. Kitty. It's a blessing, not a curse. I mean, you may not feel like that all the time, but see, that's too red. I kind of want it here. That and a little more red, I think. There it is. There it is. That's the color I was looking for. That's almost right. That color right there. It needs to be like a little brighter, but this also isn't on white. So let's look at it on here. Yeah, it's a little close enough, I think. That's awesome. You released your first EP. That's so cool. I pointed out the mermaid watercolor in the background and said, let's rate the person who did that. Aw, thank you, babe. We are going to be doing Poo Dog today. It's amazing. That's an amazing feat to release your own EP. The world now knows my name. Nothing but a shame. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's almost like if you stick with things, they eventually pay off. I wouldn't know. What's up, Dial M? How are you? Welcome back. That's me. I'm proud of you, kitty. Okay. I was going to do the green, the blue green. This one. We like this one, right? Over this one. Yeah, I think the blue. The blue. That's humidity. Interesting. Because that's what'll get you. I love the idea. I bet it's amazing. I can't wait to hear it. I didn't know you'd released it. Yeah. Thanks, Style M. I thought so too. I was stressed. I had a lot of uh things happen, but we're doing another stream on Front Page tomorrow and it's gonna go swimmingly. So she at least is very easygoing. I shouted her out. I can shout her out again. Yeah, time is very strange. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do another shout out. We all love Kitty here. Why not? If you didn't already click on this, will it let me do it? Sometimes you can't. I don't think it lets me do it because I did it just like a minute ago. Good to see everyone. Did want to say howdy, hi. And I hope everyone is well and having a great day. All right. Enjoy the lurk, Objectively an Otter. That's a great name. It is. It's named after me. Oh my God, you guys, I have my own song. Yeah, same Bill, same Omrit. So we're gonna be doing that camera is like I decide what I focus on, not you, little lady. Crazy ass camera. Um, the cats are fab. They're really, really good. Um, so yeah. Well, you're the one who asked for a link for her. You can click on her name. Kitty, are you she, her, or should I be saying they? I can't remember. Sorry. Um, Finding myself more into art streams, which began to help me get myself more motivated to paint. Yeah, hell to the yeah. You like both? All right, cool. Cool. I want to do one maybe. This bad boy is going to be in the middle, right in here. That teal is very. The teal be tealin'. Just lighten it up. Maybe throw a little touch of the Veronese green in it. Woman and nah. Nice. That's nice. That's the color. That is a good color. So that's going to be kind of this dude in the middle. And then maybe another one up here, like right here, falling, I think. And then maybe one right in here. I think this needs to be bigger. That's what she said. Uh, mm. What's up, Endemic? How are you? I don't know why that didn't come up, Alan. Hello. You're having coffee and your sleep's messed up? Dude, bad idea. But I would do the same. I'm all right. How are you? Alan, I don't know why that didn't pop, but oh, because it just came up to join my newsletter right before you came in here. There. Mike's Harder Lemonade. Uh, I love Mike's Harder Lemonade. That stuff is so good. 2026 Jeeps. Is that what Bill drives these days? I like those two, and then maybe one kind of right here. There's gonna be a little butterfly here. Yeah, it's challenging, but it's fun. Yeah, the 2026 Jeeps. No, I wouldn't. I mean, it's a Jeep. You should know not to get that already. Not if you don't have just, not if you're not looking for a money pit of a vehicle. They're fun. They look cool. That's about it. That's what I've always heard about Jeeps. Like, I've always wanted one because they look amazing. I've always been like, I would be so upset. I'll keep an eye out if cards show up in the shop again. I have some I can put back up. Are you looking for flowers, new things? What are you looking for, Alan? Talk to me, my friend. Maybe like right here. Really small. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll put some flowers in the shop. Write down. Thinking about putting the fish, uh, putting the fish in there and have it say something pithy. You know, the fish that we did the other day, the blue one in the bag? Put cards in shop. You have all your crushes to impress. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Before you take them to the farmer's market? Dude, so funny. So funny. Loved that. This looks cool. I like this. I like this. I like this so much better than I did even 5 minutes ago. Now it looks like it could be cool. I'm crying a little. Falcon X, that's cool. uh, hold on. There it is. Yeah, I think the first 3 or 4 stages of art are just different types of anger. I think you might be right. Thank you. I think so too, Dean. Yay! I'm gonna get the hot, hot tea. Tea's on me because you're the one spilling it. Should they be like teal and white with like little touches of purple, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Green Bam. It is. It is. How did you know? Oh, endemic. Aren't you a sweetheart? Yes, I am, Alan. Tomorrow. I decided not to advertise it because I don't want to jinx it this time. Um, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be on with Carson at 2:30 Pacific time. Um, so yes, yes. This month is going by really quickly. It's insane, really. And I have to get ready for this show coming up, for a trip I've got coming up, which is going to be amazing. All these things, I'm like, oh my God, I got all this stuff to do. And it's like awesome shit. How am I supposed to admittedly learn? You put your phone on, your headset on, and you set it somewhere that can't be seen. Just be on audio. Not that I definitely didn't all the time do that. Oh, happy early birthday, Nathan. No, I was lucky with Xanthi because she was like cool as a cucumber. So even as I was like wanting to kind of panic over things, like be a little, I couldn't because Xanthi's over there being cool. So I was like, well, I can't look uncool in front of this other person. So I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up, buttercup, as they say. Body of baby, alright. Man, this was such a good sketch. I was feeling it when I made this sketch. Like I can get right back into it. I always wanted to do this as a painting, so this is such a great opportunity to do that. Bum, bum, bum. This past Saturday, thanks. Or thanks. Yay, Leo's United. Why did I say thanks? Thank you that it's your birthday last Saturday. Words. Palabras. She's cool, but also an actress comes in handy to hide the nerves. Yeah, it's true. Thanks, Nathan. Um, she's just like she's handling herself very well. And also her stream wasn't just taking constant shits the entire time like mine was. So, she kind of had home field advantage on that. Say something to me. Say something to me. A July 29th, Leo. That's cool. All right, that sucks. Her chat dropped a few fart jump scares. I heard that, yeah. I wasn't supposed to hear it, but I kind of had to go back and, for one reason or another, some of you know, take all her audio. No reason really at all. None. None whatsoever. No reason. I definitely didn't fuck up at all. Yeah, I go fart drop. It was funny. Um, she also didn't seem scared in any of them though, to be honest. Didn't seem like they were scaring her much. More like funny fart drops. Probably so used to them now. I know, right? You know what's interesting is people have these rewards for viewing that used to be rewards that you would get for like subbing and donating. And I think that's interesting, the changes. I'm kind of wondering what you guys think of that. I mean, it seems like it's good for the viewer, right? Because now you're rewarded for like whether you can sub or not, that you get to show up and like you can still be like active and do cool shit in stream, right? Right, right. I've got a pretty sizable bit collection at Mikey's channel that's almost exclusively farts and a couple after hours FBI open ups that caught him off guard because he left OBS open. That's fucking funny. What if I do, Omrit? You're gonna be like, Summer, are you fucking stalking me? That's what's gonna happen. My friend and vocal coach was my favorite on season 11 of American Idol. Her name is Elise Testone. Met her in 2013. She's incredible. Very confident, informed that I was going to write and sing with her someday. She did background vocals on my first ever single. And the first song on my EP is a co-write and duet with her. That's amazing, Kitty. Yeah, Nathan, that is how it's supposed to be with people that you see IRL for sure. But I also have paint in my hands, so it's a little hard to put everybody's stuff in my. I just expect if I know, right? You'd be like, parasocial relationship thing is going the wrong way, babe. Tighten it up. You're being weird. Oh, okay, Nathan. Nothing. Never mind. You should find out. It's not your fault his OBS is open and he's getting money for it. I really think that you're in the clear on this one, Bill. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right? I hope you get to, Nathan. Obviously obsessed. I hope you do get to meet him. That sounds like a good friendship. So I told my friend who is like a um award-winning plein air painter that I'm doing my show in October. That camera is doing nothing but annoying me today. Ah, Kitty, you are so funny. I told her that I was doing the, show, and she was like, "Yeah, I think a pop-up's a great idea." She's very kind of enthusiastic and kind and everything. So that's cool. She's gonna make it out for that, and I'm just kind of really pleased with how many of my close friends and the people I kind of look up to as artists are gonna be able to make it for this event, for this show. It's a big deal to me. It's the biggest thing I've ever tried to do so far, um, for my career. So it's kind of amazing. Thanks, Alan. Me too. You need no enabling. Yeah, you don't. You enable all by your lonesome. It'll be great. I've got people coming in from different parts of the country, which is crazy. I have friends flying from the Pacific Northwest, from the South. It's just crazy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you can be proud of that. That's fucking funny. Yeah, ZBrush, it's a completely different place now. Um, Echo Park is quite bougie now. That's already starting to look fucking rad. Eventually. I love Twitch. I do too. It's a pretty cool place. Yeah, the traffic is rough. But I'm here with you guys. I didn't have to drive to get here, so good day. Come on, camera. Sure. Starting to look decent, you guys. When it wants to fucking do its shit. No doors to ding. Yeah, I love California. I know it's not everybody's jam, but it's definitely mine. I don't think I'll ever if I do move, it's not 'cause I don't love Cali. Let's put it that way. What's up, Sonic Bananas? Welcome on in. Of freeway that snakes through there that feels like yeah, the freeways out here are difficult. Mm. Happens to everyone sometimes, I hear. It's okay, little guy. It's okay, little guy. You do your best. Me too, Bill. Should look good. Happy Appalachian Mountain guy. Hell yeah. Thank you, Kitty. Is this the blue? Yeah. Yeah, Omrit. California is like 18 countries rolled into one. It's like all of Europe in one bundle. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, the nature here is unreal. It's unlike anywhere else. Let fall and fall. Do you? Mhm. It's on your bucket list. It's a good thing to have on your bucket list. It's achievable, gorgeous, excellent choice for bucket list, in my opinion. Not forget what feet are over me, closely to the floor. Did it find shine at me? Still a note for me though. Who wants to buy a house in Hawaii? I don't really feel like I can take full advantage of the nature when I'm out that way. I don't like or trust myself climbing, and I never seem to have time to really learn how to surf. I get bored so easily sitting on the beach for too long. Sacramento, what about Sacramento once you wanna do you wanna check that out for? And Sonic Bananas, I think maybe you should try instead of trying, like, the more extreme stuff like snowboarding um, or surfing, maybe try instead going up to, like, the, um the giant trees, because you can walk around there, you don't really have to, um, hike, you know? You can go see all the cool trees, you can go see, like and you don't have to go to places where you have to sit on the beach. There's really amazing place the redwoods, thank you. There's places where you can go and check out tide pools and see all the little critters in the tide pools. Um, like, kinda go, like, climbing around rocky beaches as long as you've got the right shoes. There's a lot more to do than just sit on the beach or go surfing and stuff. There's a lot to do in California. There's, go snorkeling, even if you don't, wanna learn how to surf. Yeah, I agree with that. It's crazy diverse, yeah. Every few miles the vibe is completely different. Excuse me. Yeah, that's true as well. LA has decent public transit? I wouldn't say that. The point is for it to take less time than driving, and it definitely does not. Come on, you stupid. What else are you oh, maybe it's my shoulder in the shot. That looks so good, you guys. That's already looking so good. Yeah, a lot of places up the 101 as well. What's in a Crocker Art Museum? I'm not familiar with that. Fine art. Sacramento. I see, I see. That makes sense then. Redwoods are definitely on the bucket list, and the tide pool rocky beaches I hadn't thought of before. It sounds like a good time. Absolutely. All right, Alan, you have a good night too, babe. Yeah, that happens. I see a lot of Florida out here, which is weird. If you go to San Diego, me too, Sonic Bananas. The Wild Animal Safari Park is amazing, yeah. They teach falconry, that's crazy. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Lady, no, 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 no. Oh God, I am. Kind of wanted that to be a little more Yeah. Shitting what I feed it. I love that line. It's such a weird line. My ego's like my stomach. It keeps shitting what I feed it. Yosemite. I've still not been to Yosemite. I should go. I live out here. I have access. I can get a California State Park pass for $3.99. You can borrow them from the library. Isn't that cool? Um, yeah, make a reservation. Should do that. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, it's true. I go all the time. Yes, this whole album was strong. I've been meaning to get it on vinyl. Oh, here's your reminder. Big Sur and Sequoia. I haven't been to those either. I still need to make a trip up. There's a lot of traveling I need to do in my own neck of the woods, and I haven't gotten to it yet. And National Park conjoined? Ice cream dam. That's good to know. Fresno. Okay. 8 different libraries near Libya. That's cool. I only need Los Angeles Public Library because that's all of them. You can order from anything in the entire system and it'll get shipped to your library. You can pick it up on hold. Jesus, Omrit. Oh, Zookeeper said that. Jesus, Zookeeper. Give it to me. Give it to me. Hey, Razzie, what's going on? Over and over and over. Nathan. I can probably hook you up with that. Successful reading night? Neuromancer. Interesting. Reminds me of a book with a similar title, but it's not Neuromancer, it's Necronomicon. Different entirely, but just remind me the title did. Yeah, Neil Stevenson is Necronomicon. Bye, Endemic. Have a good night at work. Cryptonomicon. Yeah, Necronomicon is H.R. Geiger. Yeah, you're right. No, but I was thinking of Cryptonomicon, but I said Necronomicon, which means you guys are both right, which is H.P. Lovecraft. I thought H.R. Geiger had one that was Necronomicon as well. Yes, but he also had a book. Mind reading at its best. There was a book of his art. Was that not called Necronomicon? Thank you for the follow. We're all right. You hear that, chat? Everybody, the kids are all right. Beksinski? Who is that? Zidislaw Beksinski. Omnomicon. You know what? All that is trash compared to Diamond Age: A Young Girl's Primer, which is one of my very favorite books. It is so much better than all the other crap he wrote, honestly, and I read a lot of it. I read Cryptonomicon, I read Snow Crash, and I was like, "Boy does like to hear the sound of his own voice talking about" like, you coulda cut, like, 60 pages from Cryptonomicon easy. Easy. He's a surrealist artist around the same weird realm as Geiger. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I also just loved his handling of the female protagonist in that one. Baroque Cycle was dense as fuck. Yeah. So dense. Yes. Exactly. He's got toys to talk about. And he's like, did you guys ever read up on how they lay um internet cord at the bottom of the ocean? We're gonna talk about it because it takes up about 2 seconds of the entire plot, but we're gonna go on for 60 pages about that cord and how it lays between all the different countries and how you can cut it in just like a couple places and put the entire place, the entire world in certain segments into an internet blackout by a simple cord under the ocean. You just cut it and then they lay it down like this. And then can you imagine? And it's like, I don't give a shit. Where is the story? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It'll be fine. It's a load-bearing plot point. Yeah, but, like, I didn't need a play-by-play. I feel like I could qualify as a engineer doing that shit after reading it. Seven Eves was great. Seven Eves was fantastic. But, yeah, he does like to aerostats, yeah. Yeah. The air I forgot about that, that's right. Man, can you imagine if you were an author and you just, like, popped in and somebody's, like, talking about your shit and you just, like, stayed to hear, like, what they thought and they're just, like, ripping on you like this? 'Cause you deserve it, Neil. I want to be this whole thing to be further down. Right? Honesty is the best way. Tom Robbins will get a piece of my mind. Aerostats are cool, but there was one near my hometown when I was a kid. So you were already in the know. You didn't need any more of his bullshit hullabaloo about it. I do love how you can just pull back an oil like this. Crazy, crazy how you can do that. Right. If I do something I shouldn't or my work sucks, rather have an honest feedback rather than fluffers fluffing my ego. True. I've reread that book twice. I really, really enjoyed it, but I think it's partially because I'm a woman and I really just adored the protagonist. It got weird. It got really weird with the raptors and the like if anybody's gonna read it, there's like some hive mind plot point shits, but like creep them. But so there were some weird like the fuck are you doing? But at the same time, it was really just a strong book. Don't ruin the description of more aerostats. Yeah. The Markov chains and Turing meta, they were a lot. That is again, sound of his own voice. The Lost Years of Merlin, I haven't read that one. It sounds good, though. It sounds like something I would like. You know who I'd never gotten into is Ursula K. Guin? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I just started reading some of her stuff, and it's fantastic. I still have like 3 other books I'm trying to finish, so I obviously started hers last night instead. The Gwyn, yeah. Love it, love it, love it. The Animorphs books. No, but I hear they're good. Godmother is sci-fi if you don't count Mary Shelley. Absolutely. Stevenson, his tech bro fans bother me more than he actually does. Yeah. Could say that about a lot of authors, actually. Oh, speaking of authors and cool shit and Twitch, you guys, I'm gonna have to sub to some chats that I don't already because I really want those fucking badges. Okay, see you in a minute. Did you read it, Razzie? I read one of those books, like one, and I was like, that's enough. You let me know what you think. You let me know. There, that's better. Let's pull this in just a little bit. Some of those spicy books, I've read some incredibly good spicy books. Some of these are they're just not that good. It's crazy. They're just not that good. Like even the spicy stuff is like, okay, whatever. Like, get on with some Anne Rice stuff and then talk to me about spicy. Okay? Go read some Anne Rolicure. Um, learn about an entirely new kink you'd never heard of. And then tell me about literally just fucking a vampire or fucking monsters or whatever they happen to be in one of these spicy ass books. Nothing on Anne Rice. Anne Rice did a whole series called the Sleeping Beauty series, which was a really great band. Taltos. What is Taltos? Oh, one of Anne Rice's pieces? I don't remember all the names of her stuff, but that is cool. Yeah, so Anne Rice did an entire series of spicy things called the Sleeping Beauty series or chronicles or something under a pen name, Anne Rolicure. And she wrote, and it's hardcore. It's hardcore spicy. But the crazy thing is the Mayfair witches. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ovipositor. The Bejeweled Dagger scene. And Rampling as well, I want to say. Didn't know that one. So, Twilight series. Are there any lesbian vampires? No. No. Well, I would say that I would bet that if the young girl in Interview with the Vampire, who was young when she was turned, but was really like 400 years old, I would guess that if she were to be a sexual being, but I think she's not because she's, like, prepubescent, kind of, supposedly, technically, and since she was turned at that age, I don't know if she ever developed a sex drive. Um, I would think she might be because her entire gig is, like killing predators, right? Yeah, but it's intentionally gray because you have to think about somebody that's stuck in a child body for 400 years. Like, that's the super gray area. But if I was around for 400 years, I wouldn't care what body I was in. I would figure it out. It's been ages since I read the beauty books, but the awful bejeweled dagger stuck with me. Oh, yeah. Radagast! Hey, dude! Radagast. I don't think I wanna think about that. I mean, that was the point, was to make you uncomfortable. Like, there was a whole like, because you see, her getting saved. Yeah, it does sound awful. You see her getting saved, right? But is she really saved? Because she's still stuck with that body. She doesn't get to live, like, an actual life. She's stuck in that. Kirsten Dunst version, that's right. And you could tell she was, like, she's such a good actress. You could tell she was really, like, ticked that she had to live like that. Like, once you get old enough to realize it's not a blessing, it's a curse. Carmilla was sapphic. Interesting. No, I haven't seen that one. So, I think the point of her character was to be like, "Are you really doing me a favor? You think you're being so, you know, whatever." Yeah. Which is, fucked up. Um, Change of subject to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Um, because I don't know if you guys saw, but there's gonna be new badges available for gifting subs for the next week or so. So I'm gonna have to find 2 places where I can, well, no, not gifting. You have to buy them for yourself. Including the TV show? Yeah. Anne Rice's vampires were also very weird in general, like, getting pregnant and then having a baby in very few months, and just it's crazy, right? Like, when you actually read her books, wild shit, wild ass shit down in Louisiana happening with those. Um, so yeah, if you get, I think, 2 subs to people you don't already sub to already, you get these awesome new badges, and you get an Audible, like, a free Audible thing, but I already have Audible, so I wouldn't actually get anything new. I would get the badges, though, and I want the badges because they're Dungeon Crawler Carl badges, so they kinda got me by the balls on this one. I gotta do it. Rip it up and start again. Yeah, snack break. I am a dork, dude. I've never been a fangirl for, like, I've never been, like, in a fandom like this before, and I kinda love it and hate it at the same time. Did anybody else read these books? Because they're promoting them so hard everywhere, it just shocks me how few people actually have read them. There's gonna be a TV show now, so you won't have to read them. So the audiobooks are the best version of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I say that even though that there's a secret, like, extra chapter, in all the hard copies. So the it's not dark enough. Try it again. The Audible is done by Jeff Hayes, and he did such a good job that he got cast in the show, which is kind of unheard of for an audiobook person. You know, self-help books are great. I read a lot of those too, actually. Actually, that one of those is on my plate right now to read too. The Magician's Trilogy, yeah. So this is one of the better audiobooks I've ever listened to, and it's just been lauded as one of the only things that you would recommend audiobook over regular book because he does such a good job. You got to get through the first book because he finds his stride really in the second. Did they maybe take a backseat to some Anne Rice? Green Bad. Green Band. So if you go on the Reddit, there's a guy who does that. He does it for free and not aggressively, but he'll be like, if you guys haven't read the Pineapple Cabaret chapters, then I will read them to you. Because he can't record them legally. Yeah. He's just like, yeah, let me know. We'll set up a thing and I'll just read them out loud to you. Your whole business model is fucked by some dude who's willing to do it for free. But hey, there's always a market somewhere. Just not on their Reddit. I really like this. Fine. Yeah. It's already 10 at night. I did not realize. Where's he at? Yeah, this is oil. Hey, RuneScope, how are you? I didn't see these till now, so sorry. Yeah, it is oil. I'm not getting these for some reason. They're supposed to be in my other thing. Let's see. So good. To writing, for sure. The Dresden Files audiobooks, interesting. That's what it's supposed to be. Hey, Galaga King, that's what's supposed to be Sonic Bananas. It's a food dog. I set it down to solve the jaw problem. Dude, I hear you on that. Amazing. These are supposed to be falling food dogs. I'm leaving you first. Never works. Said with the truth. My kitties are doing so good. Thank you for asking. They're just the most darling things. Cost probably more than I should have spent on it, but I really like it. Probably like 30 plus dollars, which I mean seems dumb, but I love it. Like I don't like a lot of art aprons. This has got like nice leather. It's a heavy duty canvas. I don't know. I love this thing. Thanks. It is. It's really nice. You know, something that you're going to use all the time, I think is it's okay to spend a little cash on, especially if it's something that some people don't need motivation to like uh do the things they already want to do. Personally, I find that if I have a little motivation, just a little bit of something going like do the thing, like when I like my materials, when I like what I'm using and doing, then I do it more. And that includes even just the apron. Like I'll wear it if I like it. If I don't like it, then I won't wear it and I'll get all my clothes fucked up. So that's kind of how I justified it. It's just something to be thinking about. Yeah. Never been one for bags. A lot of women really like handbags. I'm not that person. I'm happy with just a regular bag. I know it's more of a status symbol, but honestly, every time I see like a nice bag, I just go, oh, she likes to spend a lot of money on handbags. That's the only status I see there because you can save up a lot of money to buy one. Yeah, the textures and the function. It has to feel good. If I don't like it, whether it's because it doesn't feel good on my skin or because I don't vibe with it, same results. I just won't wear it. But like, you don't have to be rich to have a nice bag. You just have to value that more than other things, right? You just save up for it. Well, like, why? Why would you um save up for that? There's other things to save up for. Personally, I like to save up for oil paint so I can eat it. Hey, Twitch, clip that. And that is a reference to a book um, by the same guy who wrote Fight Club. He wrote another book where this woman was forced to eat oil paint until she hallucinated. And that's, how you connect the dots. Bring you guys right back to the beginning. Artists gotta eat too, that's right. Yeah, exactly. I don't need it to be hyper expensive to tell me that it's high quality. I think maybe a nice whoa, shit, I hate that. I hate when that happens. We gotta eat the artist. Wait, what? Polaniuk, whose bros fans ruin anything good he made. Yeah, I also just ruined the entire plot of that book in case you were gonna read it. Sorry. We gotta eat artists. Viva la revolution! I'll get the salsa. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. What is this? Puck. We got a what? Hey, Twitch, clip that. Don't think you're not gonna get away with shit in chat anymore. Calling your asses out. I'm calling you to task. I typed what I typed. All right. You said it. Done and done. Artists live off of sunshine and experience. Yeah, that's what we do. That's it. Do we think the brown? I kind of don't mind the brown. Maybe pinks. Too orange. Needs to be toned down. Maybe this and this. Just snack on oils and drink paint water. I prefer the earth tones because it's like eating the earth. Yeah, with maybe a little more of the brown. Maybe this one. That's better, maybe. Yeah. It's true. The learning's in the doing. How much on an airbrush? Is this something you're actually gonna use? Or were you just interested in it? Oh, I like that. Maybe some of the brighter. Hey, Jalen, how are you? Yeah, it's true, Amrit. I agree. Clayboard with acrylics. Oh, cool. I bet that turns out really nice. Okay, good night, Bill. I have no bail money. Well, it's worth a try. Guys, don't get in trouble. Dad's out of bail money. Right? That's what happens. That's what happens. The face is coming in, you guys. I know it looks a little funky. Maybe I should do more purple with it. What do you think? A little more purple? We like that? I think we like that. Okay, I'm right. It's because all of us are exhausting. Uh-huh. Get some good sleep. It's good to see you. Good night. Purple's looking fucking cool, you guys. These eyes are ridiculous, you guys. Look at that. That's so fucking dumb. I love him. He's so good. He is. He's turning out good. He's mad about his own dirt. Yeah, he's also looking at butterflies. So you'll see there's like a butterfly up here and a butterfly down here. And he's like trying to look at them both at once. That's also part of it. Because I think food dogs are inherently very derpy. And I just love that about them. I went to Thailand a few years back and I was absolutely obsessed. I was taking pictures of every food dog I could find everywhere we went. Thinking of you in their sleep. Time never seems to stop. I tried by the bedside. Nothing for me. That's looking cool as shit, dude. I love it. Dude. I don't think I even have an alert for 50 bits. I'm going to put one there just for you. Uh, Bill, thank you so much for the 50 bits. If it was a fart alert, it would have been a lot funnier. You're right. I think because I was having issues a long while back, I disabled alerts for anything under a certain amount. But I will put them back for you, okay? I'm gonna put that on my list of shit to do for you. And thank you. He's looking really, really cool. Derpy little shit that he is. Hey, Viatic Toaster. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you found me. Yeah, that stream with Xanthi was great. It's what I'm gonna say out loud from now on. Xanthi was great. I had my own issues that I'm fixing for the next one. I'm gonna be on front page again tomorrow with Carson. Just for an hour, like at 2 or so in the afternoon. But I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, Challenger Duke. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm painting with oils. This was a kind of an unfinished object. Both of these items were from a long time ago, and I decided to combine them. Oh, awesome. I can't wait. A Halloween costume. What are you going to be? The Notavern Pokemon. I'm not familiar with the Pokemons. Which one is that one? Can you describe it? You can leave it all down. It's a bit bat. It's a bitty bat. I love that. A big bat. Oh, cool. Also cool. Oh, I know which one. All right, cool. Seems hard to keep the impressionist nature of the sketch. I don't know. I think it's looking cool. I mean, it's not gonna be exact. I didn't trace it, but I think it looks pretty fucking rad. You don't like it? I'm me anyway, saving everybody else. How you doing, Chuggins? You can let it all go. I mean, anything that you create, the more you play with it, the more rendered and tight it gets for sure. But I'm pretty pleased with this so far. Oh, I don't really have that issue anymore. I did watercolor for so many years that it's very, very normal for me not to know what the fuck it's gonna look like. Excuse my French. Um, not know what the hell it's gonna look like after I start it, and I'm just like okay with that at this point. But like I get it. The thing is also, this is like a fun piece for me. This isn't like I've done enough stuff on stream that's never gonna see the light of day again that I just know it's okay. Um, it's okay if it sucks. It's okay if I never show it to anybody again. It's okay. I'm okay with all of that. Yeah, exactly. Just remember the plans change depending on the mood. Show it to me. Show it to me. Here's the sketch. There's the sketch. And then here is this piece. I much prefer my sketches over my finals 99% of the time, but it's because I'll tell you exactly why you like it better. I'm going to tell you why, and you're going to be sad. Do you want that? Hey, Hazanku. Chuggins, do you want to be sad? Would you like to be sad? The reason that you like your sketches more is because you see potential. It's the same reason we like people more before we get to know them better, because we can see everything that they could be. We can see all the potential. We can see the life. We can see everything it could be. And then we bring it to fruition and it's not all of those things. It's highly disappointing. Just like when we get into a relationship and had a crush and now that person is a real person and it's just not the same, that's okay. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Now hit the one to grow on graphic, right? I gotta sleep with this in my brain. You're in love with potential. We're all in love with potential. But unrealized potential has no value. I'm in love with tacos. The potential of tacos. You should Challenger Duke. That's awesome. What's your technique for making it? Okay, later, Bill. Just have the ears of it yet to make. Before I fuck you up again. I know. You're just here for the cool art and the gottoms. This is one of my favorite songs. It's so sexy. In lust. The perfect time to leave. After our sunshine. It's so green. Get more blue. Sorry with the cheap mask. You know what? No, this is sad. Where are you, Chuggins? Did I fuck you up too? Chuggins did not reply after I laid down the thing. This makes me sad. I didn't mean to actually hurt you, Chuggins. It was, it's pop science. It's not real. It can't hurt you. I started with the cheap mask and added air dry clay and mixed in paint and painted a top coat. Also screened the eyes. Wow. That is going to be so cool, dude. It's a lot of work. Oh, you're here still. You're thinking about this time you made art on psychedelics. I could produce it so much more freely because disappointment wasn't a feeling in my body at the time. Yeah, totally. No, I totally get like the frustration and the like, I get all of it. I mean, I'm an artist like in the same way everybody is, right? But at the same time, just understanding that all of that stuff is very like in your head. Also, other people don't ever see this is something I found in corporate that really actually helped me do art. Other people never see what's in your head with how it could have been. All they see is what you give them. They don't see anything else. They are never privy to anything but the final thing, unless you let them, unless you're like, this was my source material, this is how it ended up, and I suck. And then, of course, they're going to be like, better luck next time. But like, typically, they're never going to see it because you're never going to show them. You're only going to show them your final piece, as you should. And like, how cool is that? You know? They're gonna be like, "That's so amazing," because it is. Your hurdles in your life are blocking your ability to love your art? Maybe. Shape didn't come out perfectly, but it's still pretty good. I'm sure it'll be great. We gotta get through this part of the I think we're gonna go to a different playlist. Maybe Tadao. Oh, we have a differing opinion, friends. Are we gonna listen to this dissent? I think we will. Let's see what Dean has to say. Dean says, your sketches are you in personality, mood, thought process. Everything comes into play when you sketch loose. It usually means you're in a good place. Yeah. And it's just the first step towards a finished piece, right? So it lives in this land of like, you haven't messed anything up, right? So again, holding on that potential. My my first statement stands. Y'all are in love with potential. I kind of like the pink better than the brown. We're gonna make his little nose pink. Yeah. Hell yeah. Burf. Fucking that up. Check-ins. Okay. See you later. Thanks for being game. Have a good night. Yeah, keep at it. The better you get, it only happens the more you do things. And the better you get, the less you're gonna feel that anxiety. In my experience. Maybe not for you, but I find the anxiety is less when I just feel comfortable with the fact that it may not come out perfect, but I'm still probably gonna enjoy it and like it. Do any of you just kinda I don't have, like, a perfect idea of what things are gonna come out as either. I think that's the other thing that might be helping me is, like, This, for instance, this piece, I didn't even know what colors I was gonna do when I started, and I'm like, "Okay, teal," and that's the only real color that I had as, like, a for sure, you know? And now this pink is coming in here, and I really like that. Like, do you guys do that too? I think that develops over time when we get that comfortable stage with art and things feel more free. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's gonna be a butterfly, I forgot. Okay, I'll leave that there. Can I use a little more brown under here? Let's purple maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do like very much. That looks cool. Sometimes when I'm creating something, I have trouble capturing the vibe that I see or hear in my head, but also sometimes I do something by accident. It turns out to be super cool. And that's the crux of it. Like you gotta like that's a really good point because when you are chilling, ready, really like going with the flow of things, you can get some crazy cool shit happening. But if you don't like let yourself kind of feel it out, like it gets a lot harder. But if you're, like, stuck on it having to be exactly what you see in your head, I think you limit yourself severely. Like, it's not gonna be that. It's just not gonna be that. That is not what I meant to do. What? Just threw my brush on my floor for no reason. This is looking so fucking cool, you guys. I'm so pleased. Yeah, exactly. This is objectively ridiculous to me. Like, this isn't something that I would be like, this needs to go in my next show. This is fucking weird and also kind of cool, but like, not not my usual fare of like women and flowers, right? Doing stuff that's objectively weird gets fun. And I gotta say, some of my best prints, as far as like printed artwork, have been stuff I've done on like um prompt night streams where I kind of throw all the rules out the window. That stuff that can be really, really useful. Also, thinking of that, I'm gonna just make this into a heart on his foot because I can. Because that's cute. Honey. He's looking mighty cool. Tell me what's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? Your flavor? And that's the truth. It's what makes it all worth the amount of time that's dedicated to learning any creative craft. Yeah, is the fun that you have with it. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things that I would like to do, but I don't want to put in the time it would take for it to finally get fun. Like, that's the limiting factor for me, and understanding that, like, knowing that's then that means it's not worth it to me to learn. You know what I mean? Okay, if I don't want to put that time in, then that just means I don't actually want to learn it that bad. Uh, but that's okay. Yeah, I think some learning processes are more fun than others. Some learning curves are higher than others. You might have like a natural aptitude for some things. You know what I mean? Or you might be younger where like just learning isn't that big of a you're learning everything anyway, so it's not that big of a ask. But yeah. What in the world are you in? Oh, okay. Mm. But I do too much. I think we're gonna make peach the kind of more of the highlight color than the because I really like this like peach light kind of floating through everything. So we're gonna put a little more peach into it. That looks good. It does that because it's on an autofocus. I was fussing with it a lot at the beginning of stream, Dean, and I just kind of had to like stop. It's being insolent today. I'll have to fix it for tomorrow, but I don't know what was going on. I think it's tired. The camera is tired. Well, he looks good. Now I just got to make the rest of him look this good. Now I got to give him little claws. What do you think? Little claws? Thanks for the heads up. Let's see what the 'cause my shoulders in the shot, I think, is what's killing it. I don't know if I like the claws. Maybe I'll just leave him clawless. Yeah, no claw. That's a rock and roll geek. He looks so fucking rad. I'm really pleased with him. The wild mischief is in his eyes? Absolutely. Mhm. Mhm. Fussing with this down here. Back on 74. Mhm. 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 Back on 74. Nice. Mhm. 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 Really? That sounds like an amazing song. I have not heard that. Ooh, this oil wipes back so nice. It's so cool because you can just paint all outside the lines, and since the background is done, you just wipe this back, and it looks like you painted a lot cleaner than you did. That looks rad. I wonder how this would look. Fitted almost like a peach backlight. I think that would look pretty actually. Like a rim light of peach. Yeah, that's rad looking. You guys are gonna like this. Like up in here, up in here. It's like peach rim lighting is looking dope. It's looking a little dark on that camera. Let me show you in the other one. This is too bright, and the other camera is too dark. Yeah, kind of tipped. That's kind of where the color is at. It's a little darker. Difficult to difficult to nail it, but yeah, that's pretty good for color. Oh, go get some sleep, Kitty. Thank you. Me too. Especially for a piece I didn't know that I was gonna do. I'm kind of in love with it. He's so fucking derp. Look at him. The derpest. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What should his name be? Should we name him? Yeah, that peach ring light's gonna do wonders. I love you. Oh no, May, you can't step on that baby. No, I've got to send that to Rogue. That, oh, fuck me. Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh, 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 uh. Oh, uncle. She's like, Mother, it is bed to the fucking time. It's 11:30. I know, I gotta be up in the morning. Up in the morning. It's okay. Look at you yawning. I mean, I kind of loved the Derpy Cat in um what was it called? In the Korean Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters. I loved that Derpy Cat. Maybe it's just a Derpy Cat cousin. May, hi. Hi. Okay. Yes, baby. You are trouble. Come on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh shit, what did you do, baby? What did you touch? Oh, you're sitting on the fucking... Okay. She just sat on my stream deck. Okay, girl, you are a trip. Hazanku's right. She wants to be supervisor. This is my stream now, for sure. That is how she feels. Oh, it's the other one's turn. They're tag teaming. June's like, May, you suck. Let me get on this. I'll take care of this problem right now. Yeah, June, I covered this entire area with shit, so you can't get over here. Definitely not on purpose. All right, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made today. This is looking really fucking cool, and it is like practically, it's like 11:30, so that's the 3.5 hour stream. I think that's good for tonight. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you did too. I'm actually gonna maybe put a little more around this nose. All right, let's look at what we did. And we'll come back and do more of it tomorrow after the... Actually, we'll do this on Thursday. We'll do more of this on Thursday. I think that's what day we're streaming. We're streaming tomorrow. We got front page with Carson. It's at I think it's at 2 to 4 Pacific Standard, Pacific Daylight, whatever the fuck we're in. And I think that you guys are gonna have a great time. We're gonna be drawing pirates tomorrow. Arg. So make sure you're tuned in for that. And thanks, team. Yeah. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but it's looking cool. And I'll put in, obviously details on these 3 on the next stream and the butterflies. And then I'm gonna need to work in some more darks, I think, into the back and maybe some clouds and stuff. So it feels a little more like they're falling through the sky. And I think that this needs some more like browns to kind of pull it together too. Hey, Ted Kyle. That's right. I've got gloves on, so I don't think it's catching the heart. But let me take them off. Well, actually, no, because I got to clean. Summer, don't get excited. Thank you so much, Kyle. Thanks for that. 86 months. Oh my God. I feel like your prom date. Your prime date. So good. Thanks, Kyle. So great to see you too. This has been lovely, my friendos. Let's see who we can raid. Mm, okay, okay, no, no, because you step on everything. That's why. Come here. Come here. It's okay. You're okay. We're gonna raid somebody and then I can spend some time with you. I know. I know. Mommy loves you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Mommy loves you forever. Do 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 do.